this video, I've taken 200 of my property students to 3 live projects, and there are 3 specific different strategies which I'd like to share with you as well, so you can learn and gain experience. Now, the first project we're going to is actually a buy-to-let in a large city. And I want to show you how you can generate over £100,000 profit with projects like this. So let's go on site and discuss. Right, what are you noticing here, first of all?
It's gross.
Yes, it's gross. Yes? Now, did you notice the dead rat over there?
Yes.
Right? There actually is a dead rat. But the dead rat, what this is, I don't want to shout too loud, yeah? Yeah. So what this is all cosmetic, because that is meaningless. It doesn't do anything to impact the property at all. Yes? All of this, all you've seen inside, a full refurb, it's all cosmetic. The only part that isn't cosmetic is the single story that you've just seen. Yeah, now that single story is coming away. So if this was a double story, we wouldn't touch this. That would be something that would be a larger problem to resolve, yeah? However, because it's single story and there is no weight above this, this makes it viable to actually do something with and actually rectify. So we can fix that problem. You've got to look at the vision of what you're going to create. It's going to be a beautiful place, imagine when it's created. Yes, Tim? Did you notice the boiler? The boiler's brand new. Boiler doesn't need, you see, the rest of the house does, but the boiler doesn't. Also, the double glazing, do you notice double glazing? Double glazing is all right, isn't it? This here has been caused by this tree. What the tree has done is the roots suck in, yeah, sucks the soil, sucks the liquid, which creates that subsidence, if you want to call it that, which has taken that away. Now, single story, so that's okay, we've assessed that. Secondly, what we can also assess is that the part that's actually moved isn't moving anymore. There is no progressive movement. If there was progressive movement of the single story, then that would mean, again, that we wouldn't have bought this property. The reason we purchased property is because that has no progressive movement. Now, what we're going to do here is we're literally going to create some foundations here, remove the hump of this. Internally, we'll put in some hali bars, steel bars, that will make the structural integrity back to normal as it should be, to good standard. And that's it, resolved, problem resolved. So on this, we have a very cost-effective 36k of a refurb. Yeah, when you get your normal tradespeople come in, they would probably quote double that because they won't rectify it the way we're explaining it. Now, we've already worked out the worst case scenario. Worst case scenario is you demolish the back extension and you rebuild it. That's the worst case scenario. In that case, we wouldn't make any profit, but we would still have a good, nice property. But that's the worst case scenario. However, we already assessed the reasonable scenario. When you add another dormer, what you'll find is the cost of the dormer is going to be circa around £40,000 to £50,000. The cost of a bedroom in this area is £40,000 to £50,000 as well. So although you will have done the works, you wouldn't have actually added any value to the property. So thinking as investors, thinking, the entrepreneurial perspective, why would you do that, you see? Why, yes, you would increase the footprint, however, it's not going to add any value to the property. Why not utilize that money? And if you're like me, you've heard me say this a gazillion times, I'd rather spend that money on me. I'd rather spend that money on another project. Does that make sense, team? So you've got to start thinking like this, yes? Typically though, what we typically find is the values come in and they go, oh, that's nice, that's lovely, but then they don't actually give us any more money for it. So it's that sort of balance, isn't it? Making sure that we make it profitable and at the same time. So it's a bit like that, yeah. So rental yield on this is low, yeah? However, it fits the Premier Property criteria. So rental yield will be around 5%, 5.5%. Because remember, as I was showing this morning, it's a property where the income is not really the aim target. The main target of this is capital appreciation, which will come from 4 years from now. Okay. Yeah? So the money is backloaded. So this is a balanced approach to your portfolio. So if you was looking for just income, then you wouldn't do this project. If you're looking for capital gain over a medium term, amongst other things, as a balanced approach, then it makes sense. Now, you've been to the first project, and now we're moving forward to the second project, which is a commercial conversion. And in this current market, these are great entry-level projects that you can jump into if you want to become a developer. Now, you're enjoying the content, then do subscribe to our channel, and of course, click on that bell icon to get the latest notification. It'll be lovely for you to be part of our community, and I'm showing lots of videos like this, real-life stuff on how you can do property projects. Just come and have a little look. So these are the buildings, yeah, A, B, C. These are offices, yeah, 1, 2, 3 offices, which are talk inside. So what is this? So this is a commercial conversion. So what we got here is 3 offices. Yeah, we're in office number 1, got office number 2 and office number 3. Yeah, so what we're doing here is a permitted development conversion. We're going to be using something known as Class MA, which means we can internally convert it. It has to be done within the curtilage of the property, so we can't raise the roofs or anything like that. It's within the curtilage. Purchase price 575,000 and value circa 1.3 mil. Now this project is an 18-month project. The key part of this project is preparation. Yeah, that's the key part. The upstairs, we thought initially that we could use that as a second story, or my architect thought, one of my architects thought that the upstairs could be used as a second story. However, we checked it out ourselves and it can't be used. The reason it can't be used is because when you go upstairs you will notice that there's that second story and it's at an angle like this. It's a pitched roof. Now, you've got to make sure that 75% of that accommodation is over 2.3 meters. Yeah, so that's a test that the planning authority will check you through. So although it looks like there's more space upstairs, and to be fair, when you walk around, you'll notice that it looks like a nice little 1-bedroom flat studio, doesn't it? Actually, but because it's a commercial property, we can't use it for C3 usage, for residential usage. At the moment, this is a E-class usage, which is commercial. And when you assess that, that makes the upstairs not viable to be used as accommodation. So what we're doing here is we're making two flats out of this. So out of these 3, we'll make 2 flats. The upstairs is going to be a large amount of storage. It won't actually be habitable space. The next level is the intrusive survey, as it's known. Because you can't just convert something. When you're converting, you have to go ahead with building regulations. That's the next stage. Building regulations is how you do something. Planning or permitted development is what you're going to do with it. And then from there, we will then get building control to say, right, what do you actually need us to do? Here is what the scenario currently is, and then we will start the works. One of the challenges that investors have is they have an incorrect timeline. Not their fault, but they think everything's going to happen in 12 months. That is not necessarily the case. They think PD is going to happen in 56 days. That is not the case. Be careful of people telling you on YouTube that you can convert everything in 56 days. Because actually it doesn't work like that in real life. This is real life stuff. Now we've been on site where I've shared with you a buy-to-let and how that can work in a large city. I've also shared with you a commercial conversion in the second project. Now we're jumping into a larger deal, and this has a conversion element and it has a new build element. And we're going to discuss further insights into larger deals. Come on in, come on in. Where we are right now is a conversion and a new build. So where we are in the market right now, if you're looking for deals and you want to do a new build, my view is, more than my view, what I suggest is look for something that is going to create income for you faster and also has a new build element. Because real projects can be anywhere between 12 to 24 months like this. Be careful of people telling you they can do stuff like this in 6 to 12 months, because you can't. 12 to 24 months is a fast timeline for a nice sized project like this. What we've got here is 9 flats that we're building. 5 are new conversions and 4 are new builds. This one we agreed for 17.5k. That was the contract price, 17.5k. And then we did exchange and we completed with 315,000, 315. End value is 1.5 mil on a conservative day, and profit is circa 650k. So we're going to go inside and have a look around. We're going to go onto the first floor first. We'll have a discussion there in more detail. What we've got here right now is a conversion and a new build. We've got 9 flats that we're building, 5 that we're converting, and 4 of them are actually new builds. And right now we're at the new phase of the new build section. So that's what's happening right now. So we've got 2 on the ground, 2 up here. We've got a 2-bedroom penthouse up there. And then in the new build section over there, there's 4 1-bedroom flats that are going up there. So here what we got is the new build phase. So this is the new part of the new build phase. Now a lot of work has actually been done. The preparation, the groundwork, that's the main work. And you can see the underpinning. So there's underpinning here. Now, with God's grace, what's happening next is the new build is going up very shortly. So the new build goes up so quickly. You know, the steel work happens in 3 to 5 days. And over the next 4 to 6 months, the project will be completed. So you could sell, you could title split these, and then they could be sold. You can also title split them and hold them. You can also hold them without title splitting. So we're going to hold them, and yeah. So we refinance, use the Premium Property Bar system. Remember, you buy, you add value, and you release the seed capital. So you've got none of your own capital in the deal anymore. You've got a property with a new loan, and the rental covers the loan. So that's what we'll be doing with these. If you wanted to trade and sell them, you could as well. The conversion and development cost is circa 500 to 600,000 pounds. And again, you will never know that until the end when the project has been completed. But that's our target, which is a very value engineered figure. So we reduced the costs. If you went out there to your traditional contractors, you're looking at circa maybe $1 million, but then you wouldn't make wouldn't make much profit out of that. Yeah, well, I say wouldn't make much. You still make a good 300,000. I wouldn't turn my nose up at that. Project timeline for something like this is around 24 months to 36 months. This was a very complicated project. However, at Premier what we do is we make everything step by step by step. Yeah, we have a safe development blueprint for this. So anyone can follow a system and make it work. That's what we're doing here. And this is a 24 months timeline. 24 months timeline with very part-time effort. Yeah, and the profit on this is £650,000 on a conservative day. 650,000. I'm okay spending around 80 hours, let's say, over the 24 months to earn £650,000. The key with this is you have to be in the conversation. Yes. If you don't know enough to have a conversation with your contractors, with your planning consultants, with your architects, then you can give away a lot of money or even lose a lot of money. So it's really important that you're in the conversation. You don't have to be the contractor and all the rest of it. Let them do that. Enough to be a developer, understanding it's your business, that you are controlling your business, you're running your business, and you do it your way because it's your project at the end of the day. Now let's listen to what our students had to say, and hopefully you can find a match between what you've also assessed and what you've learned and gained experience in.
Today was really interesting. It was good to see the projects in reality.
I think the word that I would use is educational.
Knowing where I have to go, and it's almost like the template is out there. So again, coming back to the word educational, it shows me what I need to do, where I need to go, and what it looks like.
We're the well-behaved people at the back here.
We share chips.
So these are the well-behaved people. That's why I'm saying right at the back of the coach.
The more the practical stuff we learn on these trips and stuff, I think that's educational. I think you get a lot out of it. And I think everybody on the trip gets a lot out of it, not just myself.
You can see it, you can feel it, you can touch it. It's something that with the right steer, the right guidance, that you can also do it as well. So it gives you the motivation to know that it is achievable with the right people. So yeah.
Faisal's always got two questions. Yeah, about everything. He's always asking
like
two questions.
One more question.
One more question. Yeah.
One more thing.
One more thing. Eclectic and fun. I think we had a good laugh. Yeah. Eclectic because lots of different ideas, got lots of different strategies playing, and quite thought-provoking. So thank you for organising.
I don't even know what that word means. What is it? Could you explain what the first word means? I'm not even trying to pronounce that word.
So thanks for making it real for us. So until now, it was all theory on stage you talking about and showing, but seeing it is quite different. So it makes it more real, and I think after seeing this, I think you ask yourself, maybe I can do that as well, because it's not all theory, right? So it's in practice as well, so it makes it more tangible for me. More realistic, yeah.
Now, I'd love to hear your comments as well. So feel free to subscribe to this channel. If you haven't already, why not? Come and join our community. And what insights that you've had from what we discussed today.